Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are all over the world. Welcome back to my channel. It is still your one and only 24/7 news boss. We are here to bring you another fresh update concerning the IPOB. And if you are joining us for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like and share this video, and also don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our breaking stories. So in today's update, we are going to look into a deep disturbing incident that has sent shockwaves across Anambra State and beyond. We are going to watch a video of the members of the Eastern Security Network (ESN) abducting some individuals in broad daylight in Aguileri, Anambra. This shocking act captured on camera is sparking fear, outrage, and serious conversations about security, governance, and justice in the zoo nation. Stay with us as we break down what happened, the fear this incident has caused among residents, what security operatives are saying, analyst perspectives, how citizens are reacting differently, and even how the continued detention of IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu ties into the rising insecurity in the southeast. We will also explore how all this is crippling the region's economy. So a report reaching us today shows a group of individuals being abducted in Aguileri, Anambra State in broad daylight by the members of the Eastern Security Network (ESN), the arm wing of the Indigenous People of Biafra (IPOB). Eyewitnesses say gunmen stormed the area, shot into the air, and whisked away their targets without much resistance. For many, this is no longer just news, it is a nightmare becoming reality. The fact that such a brazen act happened under the sun in public view has left residents in deep fear. Some say they no longer feel safe walking to markets or sending their children to school. Let's sit back and watch the short video. Since after this incident, tension has gripped the Aguileri community and neighboring towns. Parents are terrified, business owners are shutting down earlier than usual, and ordinary people whisper that no one knows who could be the next target. Some residents told our reporters that they feel completely abandoned by the zoo government. If these criminals can come in broad daylight, then what hope do we have at night? One resident asked.
Mercedes 350.
Security agencies have promised investigations. The police in Anambra say they are reviewing the video and working to track down the criminals. But the truth is, this is not the first time such promises have been made. In fact, many in the southeast argue that security operatives only appear after attacks but rarely prevent them. The Zoo Nation military has also been increasing operations in the southeast, but critics argue that their focus seems to be more on chasing separatists rather than tackling criminal gangs and abductors terrorizing ordinary people. Analysts say this latest incident is not isolated. It is part of a broader wave of insecurity that has been consuming the southeast. One analyst pointed out that insecurity in the region is worsening because of a combination of poor intelligence, lack of trust between communities and security forces, and political neglect. Another added that as long as citizens feel the zoo government is treating some regions unfairly, insecurity will keep festering. Interestingly, citizens are divided in their reactions. Some say the insecurity is purely criminal and should not be linked to politics or separatist struggles. Others believe there is a direct connection between rising insecurity and the continued detention of IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Many argue that the unrest will not stop until Kanu is released. They say his detention is fueling anger, resentment, and violence in the southeast. On the other hand, some argue that even if Kanu is released, criminals have already taken advantage of the chaos to carry out abductions and buy-ins for profit. This brings us to a broader national question. The leader of the Igbo Vanguard group, James Nnadozie Uchegbuo, recently faulted the Zoo Nation's approach to peace and justice. Speaking in Omaha, he questioned why a bandit leader in Katsina reportedly wanted for buy-ins could be invited to peace dialogues and given what many describe as soft landing. While Nnamdi Kanu, who has repeatedly said IPOB is a non-violent movement, remains in detention. To Uchegbuo and many others, this is a double standard that damages the Zoo Nation's credibility. If a notorious bandit are being engaged in peace talks, why is a political agitator from the southeast treated with such severity? The economic cost of this insecurity is devastating. Businesses in Anambra and across the southeast are suffering. Abductions and violent attacks have scared away investors. Markets are shrinking, and young people are leaving the region in search of safety and opportunity. Traders now say they lose millions of naira because customers avoid traveling to the southeast for fear of attacks. Transport companies report fewer passengers, hotels, night businesses, and tourism are almost dead. This insecurity is crippling an already fragile economy. When we connect all the dots, the brazen daylight abductions, the fear among residents, the weak response of the security operatives, the division among citizens, the unresolved issues of Nnamdi Kanu's detention, and the economic meltdown, it becomes clear that the Southeast is sitting on a ticking time bomb. Without a genuine and fair approach from the Zoo Nation, one that addresses both justice and security, the cycle of violence is likely to continue. This daylight abduction in Aguileri is not just a local story, it's a reflection of the Zoo Nation's larger security crisis, a crisis where citizens feel unprotected, leaders are questioned, and justice seems selective. But here is the big question we want to leave with you. Do you think the insecurity in the southeast will reduce if Nnamdi Kanu is released? Or do you believe criminal elements have already hijacked the situation beyond his influence? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. We would love to hear from you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe so you don't miss our next update. Stay safe and see you in the next video.